Hey there, international students! Exciting news and some changes are coming your way regarding Canadian study permits. Let's break it down in a friendly yet professional manner for you. 2-year cap unveiled. Hold on to your hats because the Canadian government has just announced a 2-year cap on study permit applications, shaking up the world of international education. This means a 35% decrease in new study permits in 2024 compared to 2023 levels, aiming to create a more sustainable influx of international students. Provinces and territories in the spotlight. But wait, there's more. Provinces and territories will now have specific caps on new international undergraduate students, with sharper cuts in provinces experiencing unsustainable growth in international students. Ontario, for instance, is expecting a whopping 50% reduction in study permit approvals. Trusted Institutions Framework. The influx of international students has strained infrastructure, leading to this bold move. The aim is to build a trusted institutions framework to ensure high educational standards and support for international students. This means a stronger and more sustainable system for all of you seeking a world-class education in Canada. How it affects you. But first, subscribe to my channel and be up to date of all the latest story. Now, here's the scoop for you eager applicants. Master's or doctoral program applicants are not expected to be affected by these changes, but undergraduate program applicants may face increased competition. Keep in mind that students applying after January 22, 2024 will need an attestation letter from their intended province or territory, potentially causing processing delays. So, it's time to stay on top of all the latest updates and ensure your application journey is as smooth as possible. So, buckle up and get ready for this thrilling new chapter in the world of international education in Canada. It's going to be a wild ride. Existing study permit holders and graduate students are exempt from the cap, which only applies to undergraduate programs. Exciting changes to post-graduation work permit (PGWP) program in Canada. Hey there, international students and education enthusiasts. Get ready for some thrilling updates regarding Canada's post-graduation work permit (PGWP) program. Old rules, new rules. In the past, completing a study program in Canada for over 8 months could land you a PGWP, granting you valuable work experience opportunities. But hold on to your seats, because things are changing. Bye-bye to PPP institutions. Starting soon, international students pursuing study programs offered by Public-Private Partnership, PPP, institutions through curriculum licensing agreements will miss out on PGWPs upon graduation. This update comes in response to worries about the educational standards provided by certain PPP institutions. Master's Marvel. Now, here's the real game changer. Graduates from master's programs of less than 2 years, taking at least 8 months to complete, may now qualify for an extended 3-year post-graduation work permit. This means more time for Canadian work experience and increased eligibility for permanent residence programs like the Canadian Experience Class, CC, Federal Skilled Worker, FSW, and Provincial Nominee Programs, PNPs. Aiming for excellence. The decision to implement these measures is all about ensuring that international students are equipped with the qualifications and educational background necessary to succeed in the Canadian job market. Plus, it's encouraging academic institutions in Canada to raise the bar in terms of the quality of education they offer students. So, get ready for these thrilling changes in the PGWP program, designed to empower international students and elevate the educational landscape in Canada. These changes are poised to not only benefit master's degree graduates, but also enhance the overall appeal and efficacy of the PGWP program. Changes to Spousal Open Work Permit, SOWP, eligibility for international students in Canada. Up until 2023, spouses of international students enrolled in eligible full-time Canadian study programs were eligible for SOWPs, offering them fantastic work opportunities in Canada. But wait, here comes the twist. The big change. A groundbreaking change has arrived, exclusively opening the doors to SOWPs under Section C42 for spouses of master's and doctoral students, as well as students enrolled in professional programs such as law and medicine. This means that spouses of international students pursuing undergraduate and other college programs will no longer qualify for open work permits. Why the change? The adjustment in eligibility criteria aims to align the issuance of spousal open work permits with specific academic programs, particularly those at the master's and doctoral levels, and professional programs like law and medicine. By doing so, this change ensures that spouses of international students in Canada gain work permits based on the nature of their partner's advanced studies, fostering a more targeted approach to spousal work permit eligibility. Impact and fun ahead. This narrowing of eligibility criteria is set to impact spouses of international students, directing the availability of work permits towards those whose partners are engaged in advanced and professional-level educational pursuits. So, gear up for this thrilling new chapter in the world of spousal open work permit eligibility. These changes aim to ensure that the issuance of spousal open work permits reflects the academic pursuits of international students, fostering a more targeted approach to spousal work permit eligibility. Updated cost of living requirement for international students, revised financial requirement. Starting January 1st, 2024, the cost of living requirement for international students has been increased to $20,635, excluding tuition fees. For students in Quebec, the minimum proof of financial support will be $15,078, except for students under 18, who will need to show access to at least $7,541. These changes aim to provide a more realistic depiction of students' living expenses in Canada, ensuring international students have adequate funds for necessities. Government oversight. This revision addresses previous reports of international students facing financial challenges in Canada, particularly with the rising cost of housing and living expenses. Additionally, the restrictions on the number of study permits issued annually aim to enhance oversight of academic institutions and improve the quality of education for international students. Impact and opportunities. The changes in the post-graduation work permit, PGWP, and open work permit programs will facilitate foreign talent finding employment in Canada, providing Canadian employers with access to high-quality candidates. While the higher cost of living requirement may prompt incoming students to reassess their budget, it offers clarity on the realistic financial needs for studying in Canada, ultimately benefiting students in the long run. So, gear up for these thrilling changes in the study permit requirements, financial support, and living expenses in Canada. It's a game changer for international students seeking a world-class education in the Great White North. These changes are geared towards strengthening the international student program in Canada and ensuring its sustainability. That's the scoop on Canada's study permit cap. Stay informed and best of luck with your applications. Let us know in the comment section what topic you will want us to talk about next.